welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Sacramento State Hornets. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Ohio's offense will have the ball first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Jukes his way for more. And they're able to get him down.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
A little screen to the running back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Bobcats! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards, and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rush is on him. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turning it on. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. The run inside. It's raining. At the 20, he's got space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. First down here for the offense. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Fires to the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Has it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he will score! Touchdown, Sacramento State! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Floats it out in space. He breaks a tackle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Fakes the grab. Could not make his way to the corner. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it down the field. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio!
This offense is high-octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
Offside, defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Running inside, it's Curtis. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. With the catch, it's Burrell. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Using the quick game. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense will go for it around midfield. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quickly to the tight end. Snags it, and there's running room. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Ohio is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. It's complete to the right. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Bobcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly.
And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Got his man downfield. Breaks away on the left. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points. Momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Flips it out in the flat. Spins away from the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Runs through a man. He might have space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're 2nd and long, 9 yards to go. Looking to throw again. Oh, it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Catches it at the 15. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They'll try to run for it. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And it looks as if we're going to get a timeout here as a man is shaken up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Moses. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Steps away. Fires into the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. Bust through behind his pad. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. it was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Unloads quickly. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Hit as he throws. He's got an open man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Trying play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He's got the back in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 3rd and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as a timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Wilson's got it. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Right on the money. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Third down play from the gun. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish out the half, but we'll head to the locker room. And the Bobcats will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive and now they'll snap it again from the 38. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. On the left side, here's Coleman. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Escapes the pressure to his right. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna run it. It's Curtis. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. They'll test the right side. And tackled there by the defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real...
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Now the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Bobcats will punt this one away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. The run inside. It's Curtis. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. The screen, and watch out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes second and 8. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Curtis. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go right back downfield. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They just haven't been able to hold up and protect the quarterback, and now they face second and long. Complete, left side, Coleman. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Hauls it in. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Running inside. It's Curtis. Picks up the first down. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Trying to beat the D deep. And here's the third interception of the night. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Pugh. On the move at the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up.
Man, we're watching a quarterback duel here. Both of these guys are absolutely slinging it every time they're on the field. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's taking advantage of the opportunities. This defense has not had an answer for him. They're not getting enough pressure on him. When he has this kind of time, he is just going to carve you up.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They're dealing with a second and long. They want to run it left here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. There he goes. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Curtis. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Rides to the back. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Pass protection has been a problem all night long, and now it's 2nd and a mile. Wilson's got it. Strong, firm tackle. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Looking to throw on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give from the gun. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. They've got the screen set up. Still running at the 40. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Moses. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The RPO, it's complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Complete to Williams over the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Spits it out to the back. He's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Run in the red zone. It's Curtis. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Shakes off the defender. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Give to the running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback keeper. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the option. Pulls it and runs it again. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. And the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover in the backfield.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the first down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket, so he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
It's complete to the left, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. The run inside. It's Curtis. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And this is a different situation, right? A field goal does you nothing here. So you can't run the football too many more times. Stay in a hurry. Got to push the ball down the field. Got to get in the end zone.
Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
You're seeing a lot of confidence out of this quarterback now. 3 for 3 on this 2-minute drive. He understands that he needs to step up if his team's going to win this game. And he's playing his best football right now.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do...
Grabs it. They will score. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
Man, great
great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do, just like practice. Knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. The running back has it. Hard running there. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Now just 10 seconds remaining in the game, and there's a timeout on the field. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Deep shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. What a tremendous effort on the final play of regulation. But we've got overtime coming. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. The run from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Bobcats are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Hauls it in. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bobcats. They jump on top here in OT.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking for space. It's Curtis. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man. It's Curtis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
1st and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Snaps it in the shotgun. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. 3rd and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. They found a way to get him the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. Their last chance. Ball game could be decided right here. 4th and goal. Here comes the heat. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Sacramento State. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after. Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. And the extra point is good.
Yeah, these guys are just on the same page. They rep this play in practice over and over and over for this exact type of situation. QB, there was no question where he was going with that football in that play.
Now 1st down here in the 2nd overtime. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Curtis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and fires complete. And he's knocked down.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Got it! What a way to complete the comeback! What a rally and what a victory! Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete on the right side. Picks up the 1st down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. You just have to keep your composure in the clutch. A personal foul in overtime is just hard to explain. He wants to throw it. Pulls it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. A game winner! What a finish in double overtime!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to